Have you heard? July is National Hitchhiking Month, so we're gonna have some fun talking about some of those summer road trips. Joining me now is someone who knows so many cool facts about history and road tripping. We're hanging out with our celebrity historian, Raffi Andonian. Raffi, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks. What a great time to be here in the
Oh
summer
my gosh, I know.
road trip season.
I love road trips. I mean, I have so many good memories. Do you have any good memories growing up as a kid?
Of course. Yeah, I grew up out west, and we would go through national parks and all kinds of things growing up. Absolutely.
What was one of your favorite road trips?
Grand Canyon.
Nah, I mean, you can't beat the Grand Canyon.
I grew up in Southern
It's
California,
beautiful.
driving over. Yeah, I remember that.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump away, right?
6-7 hours, yeah.
Well, a long skip.
A decent road trip.
I mean, how did Americans fall in love with road trips?
Well, remember, before it was so easy to get around, it was difficult to do so. You had a lack of infrastructure. You didn't have the same road system that you have now, the gas stations all over the place, the restaurants along the way. And so it was kind of, something that was dreamed about, but not many people got to participate. However, eventually, in the early part of the 20th century, as the Model T Ford came out, as credit became a way to buy cars, and as more infrastructure started to open up, so it dropped prices, people started to escape from the cities. Remember back then, the cities, you have a lot of smokestacks you want to get out of. You have a lot of horses and all their droppings.
You just want to be one with the country,
That's right.
you know?
Yeah, you want to get out. The sewage around, the trash in the streets. So you want to get out, and there was a sense of reconnecting to their American pioneer roots, connecting nature and the beauty of the country, and getting away from the trap of the trains, the rigid schedule of the train, the freedom. So people would just camp on the side of the road, just randomly feeling this freedom. And that's how we get that freedom and road trip association.
I love that. Just letting your hair down, blow through the wind, camping on the side of the road.
Without on someone else's terms. You're getting out and doing it on your terms.
Oh, a dream life. A dream life. I need a road trip now. You're going to be excited. I mean, have you ever hitchhiked?
I have not, although I have picked up a hitchhiker.
Wait, you what?
I swear I have. In New Mexico, I picked up a hitchhiker.
Well, okay, what happened? Where'd you take the hitchhiker?
I just took him like a few miles down the road. It was not like a long hitchhike thing, but I don't know. It just kind of like was one of these moments I saw someone doing the thumb thing. Yep, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I've never done it before, so I did it. They got in my backseat. It was actually 2 people, and I drove him a few miles down the road across town.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I mean, how did hitchhiking become so popular since it's National Hitchhiking Month?
In that same time as with the road trips becoming popular is that in the 20s, the car is this really fun, recent technology, so people are doing it as a material, sort of trendy thing. But in the 30s, with the Great Depression, it becomes something about necessity because some people need jobs, they can't afford the cars. In the 40s, you have soldiers that are going to be wanting to get hitchhiked from, like the base to home. There's also shortages of gas or rationing of gas. And so as a result, hitchhiking is going to continue to evolve and kind of popularize in these different ways. And in the 50s, as a response against the safeness of the suburbs, the sameness of the suburbs, hitchhiking was this rebellious thing. Jack Kerouac wrote this book, and On the Road, that's what he's talking about. It's just too much sameness. Let me get out and sense adventure, which is not unlike the people 40, 50 years before who wanted to get out of the city and say, let me get out and get some adventure from the city. So it's a little bit different because of the suburban homogeneity that he was trying to get away from, but he's kind of reinventing that, and that's what repopularized it in the 60s, is what we think about with hitchhiking, until it kind of declined again.
That's so crazy. I mean, all that evolution of history, I mean, just to know that it changes and things can become popular, they become less popular. I mean, right now we're about to look at a World War II poster, which is really cool. That's right. It says, when you ride alone, you ride with Hitler.
That is a great example because remember, you have the restrictions on gas at the time, and so they were trying to make it so that you don't, not every individual drives separately. So it was considered sort of your civic duty to ride together. Otherwise, you're helping the opponent in the war effort because they're trying to conserve gas.
Wow, and just to think, nobody would think like that. I mean.
That's right.
I ride alone all the time.
Yeah, it shows you how the context of what's going on around you, in that case, a war effort, directly affects how we perceive of even daily activities, right? Like driving a car in this situation.
That is so cool. I love history, and you make it fun.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining us today and talking about the history of hitchhiking, talking about road trips. I mean, I'm sure we all are so fond of those times spent with family and friends in the car. So, Raffi, thank you for joining us. And St. Louis, if you want to follow the celebrity historian, you absolutely can. You can visit him online at celebrityhistorian.com. He's also on YouTube as well, and he is on Instagram. So give him a follow, show him some love. It's Raffi Andonian, everybody, and we'll be right back after this quick break.